Hi everyone, this is the gas walkthrough for February 18th. I'm Philip Newman. Today I'm solving Get Up by Bill Murphy. This is a killer Sudoku. We have normal Sudoku rules, 1 to 9 in each row, column, and 3x3 box. Additionally, we have some cages in the grid, and within the cages, digits cannot repeat. That is not particularly relevant in this puzzle because all of the cages are contained within a box, row, or column. The important part is the number in the top left corner is the sum of the digits in the cage. So these two sum to 15, these three sum to 24, and so on. And those are the rules. So as we often do with Killer Sudoku, we're going to start with our most extreme cases. So 24 in 3 cells has to be 7, 8, 9. 23 has to be 6, 8, 9. 7 has to be 1, 2, 4. And then 8 has to have a 1 in it. I will mark that. We're not going to need to remember it very long. But 4 here must be 1, 3, and that's going to eliminate 1 from these cells. And likewise, 4 here, actually let's go ahead and do that. 4 here needs a 1 and a 3, so that's going to eliminate 1 from these cells. So this is 1. And now 3 can't be part of the 8 cage. The other way to complete the 8 cage is 2, 5. So that's what is in those 2 cells. All right, looking down this column, we have 2, 3, and 4. So we can't have 2, 9, 3, 8, or 4, 7. This must be 5, 6, and that's going to get rid of the 6 there, place the 6 there. And here we've got the 5, but we are missing the 4. So this one is going to be 4, 7. And again, the 7 is going to have to go outside the box, and the 7 is going to have to go there. 15 in 2 cells can only be 6, 9, or 7, 8. We've got 3 of those digits, so this has to be the other one. We also could have just looked at the row and ruled out 7 from those cells to rule out that possibility. 8 and 9 there. Same thing here. This can only be 7, 8, 9, 8, because we had the other 3 digits there. All right, 9 in 2 cells. Here can't be 1, 8, 2, 7, or 3, 6. It must be 4, 5. That's got to be the 4. And you can see the thought that we'll put into this puzzle. It's very nice. The 8 here has to be 3, 5. Can't be 1, 7, or 2, 6. I've got a 3 there. 2, 4 there. This is a 3. This is a 6. And this is a 7. All right, where do we want to look next? The corner cells of this box, we need 1, 2, 3, 5. We have a 1 here, so it can't go in those. And it also can't go in the 11 cage, so it must go there. 3 is ruled out of these. And so this is a 2, 5 pair. Now if we look at that 11 cage again, 5 would need to go with a 6, so this must be the 2, 9 option. All right, down here, 14 in 2 cells can only be 5, 9, or 6, 8. We can't have double 7. And this particular cage sees 3 of those digits there. So that's 8, 6. 7 can't go in these cells. And that's 9 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Again, the 1 can't go in the 11 cage, so it's got to go there. The 3 can't go in these. So this is a 2, 4 pair. 4 would need a 7. Very similar to the 5 and the 6 up here. So this is also 2, 9. And then up here we have 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is ruled out of all of these. 7 is ruled out of these. And then we have a 6, 8 pair. 6 would need to be with 3 to make 9. So this is 8 and 1. All right, 6 there. These are 3, 4. These are 2, 5, 8. These are 3, 5. These are 2, 4, 8. These are 6, 7. And 1, 7. There's some symmetry going on in this puzzle. See the 8s and the 2s and the 9s, and it's broken right here. But it does mean it's broken in the same way right there. I'm always noticing symmetry. Habit, I guess. Alright, let's look at the 10. This can't be odd digits. It can't be 1, 9, or 3, 7. If it were 4, 6, it would have to go this way. Oop, the other way. My brain and my fingers are not on the same page there. If it's 2, 8, it would have to go that way. This one can't be 1, 9, or 4, 6, so it is 3, 7 in that order, or 2, 8. And that is not helpful enough, and I'm going to have to pause for a second. Alright, I am back. I got a call from my wife while I was recording. It is going to happen sometimes. Where were we? I was looking at something with this, but now I see we need a 7 in that cell. Oh, we don't need a 7 in that cell. We need a 7 down here. Cage was making me think those were blocked off. But 7 can't go there, so it must go there. So that's going to resolve that and that. These are 2, 4, and 9. Six is probably similar, yeah. 6 can't go in that cell, so it must go here. So that's how we resolve the 10 cages. 2, 5, 8 here. These two can't be 5 in the columns. We're left with a 2, 8 pair. And 2, 4, 8 here. These can't be 4 because of those, so that's the 4. 2, 8 there, 2, 8 there. And we can't resolve these just in the middle band. We're going to have to get information vertically, and actually, we're going to start to get that information there. 5, 8, 9, no, 5, 8, 4. These are 1, 5, 9. We can do 1. These are 2, 4, and 9. We can do the 9 now. The 8 here, yeah. We already had the information. I'm thrown off by the phone call, I guess. 4, 2, 4. The 9 at the bottom, and then 5 and 8, and that's the solution. Really lovely pattern here, starting with the 3-cell cages, forcing these 4s and these 15s, which in turn force the ordering here, forcing these cages, and just a very well thought out pattern. And it flowed really nicely from getting interrupted by a phone call. But I hope you enjoyed that as well. Let us know how you did in the comments, and I will see you next time.